Here I am, a young West African boy immigrating to Canada, and as you can see, shit turned left pretty quickly, right? My parents weren't always there to help us because they were working a lot of hours to take care of us, right? Three little kids. And in the meantime, my envy, my desires when it came to food let loose, and I got really fat. So for the better part of my sixth birthday up until my 17th, I was actually playing catch up to my old weight. But I did it. I got skinny again, right? And I had to start from scratch to build my physique. And as you can see, I'm getting progressively closer to what I wanted to look like. But the reason why I want to highlight this is because as much as I look like what I've always wanted to look, I'm still dissatisfied as we speak right now. Right? And this is to me the epitome of what it means to be human. We are eternally dissatisfied. But even with that condition, you should still strive to get better, get good at it because of what it'll make you. So here's what losing a lot of weight and changing my physical appearance has taught me, right? The first one is the reason why you should still strive to lose all that weight and change your physique over what it means to actually changing the body is you want to get your base form, your base mental and physical form better because life is a hard experience as we all know it, right? And when I say your base form, I'm referring to if you've ever watched anime or read a manga, all the characters when it comes to shonen, right, which is a specific genre, they have what we call a base form, which is your strength and your level, devoid of any transformation, enhancement, or help. How strong are you without any transformation and help, without any equipment, without swords type stuff, right? And it's the same in life. And your base form typically gets the character's base form typically gets better as the story goes on because they have more hurdles, they have trainings, they have tests that they go through, and they in return become stronger after these tests. So their base form without any transformation goes higher as they get tested. It's the same for you, right? As you get on and on day in and day out, you work out, you do strenuous trainings, things that you're not used to that make you uncomfortable, you come out on the other side being stronger. Thus, your base form gets stronger as well. So the thing is, and I've heard that quote before. Don't wish for life to be easier. Wish that you can get better. Wish that you can actually be stronger. But what if you could take the wish part out and you could make it a reality by putting yourself under intense trainings, right? Weightlifting, running, whatever the case may be, so that you can come out on the other side a stronger individual. Because yes, bro, look, at some point, to me at least, the physical part it gets old. But what never gets old is that you're preparing yourself for for what life truly is, and this is a transferable skill. That grit that you're going to develop by working out, by eating consistently, right? Because you are doing things that you might not always like, right? Because what your body responds to is the sugar rush, right? It's all the good things you like to eat, but you're disciplining yourself to do things that you might always like to do, but that benefits you in the long term. So that grit once again transfers to other aspects of your life that are going to benefit you in the long run. Second point is your relationship with food gets better. Look, we live in a generation, especially for me, I'm 24. A lot of us grew up on ordering out pizza and eating a whole ton of food, ingredients, sugar, salt, and all these things, trans fats that do things to our body that we have no understanding of whatsoever. And to me, the key to having a long lasting transformation, right, physical form, call it whatever you like, is to understand food, to make it so that the outcome was not it was not any coincidence. I can recreate it, and I've done it multiple times because I now understand that food is neither good nor bad. If I do it right and I add all the components to it, I can make it what I want it to be. And it was so relieving once I understood that, you know what, bro? It's all good. It's all good, bro. I can do it again. And it feels good because you can then enjoy life how it's supposed to in little doses when it comes to food and not fear that because I ate this or that I'm doomed to get fat again. Not feel like a victim of my body, rather understanding that my body bends to my mind. I decide what I look like with every decision I make by eating this or that. That's really, really important, right? Right. Third point is really important as well is what it does to your self-image. Because you got to understand confidence is built through achievements. You're confident about going in a certain situation because you know that you can actually recreate the outcome by doing X, Y, and Z. Right. And what better way of gaining confidence all around as an individual than proving to yourself that you could literally bend reality through your decision making process, right? I can eat this or that for a specific amount of time and put in this much effort in my training regimen to transform myself into looking like a movie star. God damn. But for real though, you don't even got to look like the Chris Hemsworths and whatnot, the Michael B. Jordans, the Hugh Jackmans of the world. But just going from a heavyweight to a lighter weight, or even from a lighter weight to a heavyweight, depending on what your situation is, it gives you confidence into the world that, you know what, I've set out to do this and I saw it through. And hear me when I say this and hear me well. A lot of us have had this problem, right? Me included. I'm going to be the first one to admit it, where it's like I never achieved anything of consistency in my life. I always used to give up. Always used to give up. And what it does to you subconsciously and even consciously for a lot of us is we're like, bro, I'm a fucking loser because I can't finish shit. I can't finish shit. I'm a failure. And you're hard on yourself, rightfully so. But you got to understand that you can change that perception of yourself just by knocking them down one at a time. What is one thing that I can get into and see through? And this is a test because your fitness journey will be lifelong. So you might achieve it once and lose it again. But how good will it feel? How good does it feel when you know you have it under control? That's all I got for you, man. If you fuck with the content, you know what to do. Subscribe, share, like the video. Once again, road to 1,000 subs. If you got any insights, wisdom, information, relatability, you know what to do.